Imagine a world where gaming excitement flows freely, where you don't have to empty your pockets for a good time. That's the realm of free-to-play Xbox games. So for you gamers, we're about to unveil a list of captivating free-to-play Xbox games that grip you from the get-go. Number 20 on our list is Vigor, a free looter-shooter set in post-nuclear war Norway. Similar to DayZ, survivors explore abandoned homes and establishments in search of supplies and weapons. Players will also encounter other users who they can kill and loot. Items and weapons brought into matches are lost when someone is killed, adding an element of risk that allows players to strategize. Engagements in Vigor can be approached aggressively to maximize loot, but this increases the risk of getting killed. Alternatively, players can choose a safer approach and exit the game once they've acquired enough loot. The survival elements of Vigor, combined with a modified Battle Royale mode, complement the post-apocalyptic world seamlessly. At number 19, we have World of Tanks. While its popularity remains undiminished, it becomes increasingly challenging for new players to join in as MMO ages. World of Tanks is no exception, having cultivated a dedicated fan base over the last decade, making it somewhat daunting for free players just starting out. For those unfamiliar with the game, World of Tanks centers around vehicular combat, primarily focusing on tank warfare, where players are typically divided into two routes for large-scale battles. Wargaming Minsk, the developer, offers an impressive array of tanks categorized by type and tier, along with various game modes to maintain excitement. Although it's free to play, World of Tanks offers several monetization options, and players may need to invest if they desire premium higher tier tanks. Nevertheless, newcomers can still find hours of enjoyment by sticking to entry-level tanks as long as they don't expect to win many matches right away. At number 18, we have Roblox, a sandbox game that revolves around level creation, similar to Minecraft's block-based building mechanics. In Roblox, users get to unleash their creativity by acting as both level builders and players, immersing themselves in a variety of user-generated creations. Roblox's objectives are somewhat akin to VR chat. While some games within Roblox may lack direct objectives, there's plenty of fun to be had by interacting with other players on the server. Thanks to its limitless possibilities and exploratory nature, Roblox is the ideal choice for those looking to flex their creative muscles. Number 17 is Fall Guys. Originally released at a premium price, Fall Guys became free to play in 2022 as it expanded its availability to a wider range of platforms. This physics-based multiplayer game pits players against each other in various modes, most of which are determined by the ability to outlast opponents. While skill plays a role, Fall Guys matches consistently exude a chaotic energy that ensures every match feels distinct and winnable by nearly anyone. In addition to engaging in online competition against numerous strangers from around the world, Fall Guys is also a blast in local co-op settings. At number 16, we have War Thunder. If Battlefield seems a bit too expensive, War Thunder offers a fantastic cost-free alternative. The game provides an expansive World War II Cold War battlefield featuring open fields, urban landscapes, and extensive airspace for players to engage in. This massively multiplayer game pits 32 players against each other in full-scale PvP matches, with a staggering selection of over 1,700 military vehicles to choose from. War Thunder also offers PvE and solo missions based on historical battles, allowing players to immerse themselves in various scenarios. The vast battlefield and the extensive range of vehicles provide limitless opportunities for player strategies and tactics. While it may not boast the same level of popularity as Warzone or Fortnite, War Thunder's realistic gameplay appeals to a broader audience. Number 15 on our list is Brawlhalla. Once upon a time, Super Smash Bros. Appeared to be the sole platform fighter of significance in the market. Nowadays, that is no longer the reality, as some of the most notable releases in this niche genre are now free. While Multiversus has taken most of the spotlight in the past year, it's important to also shine a light on Brawlhalla. Despite experiencing its fair share of ups and downs, the game has persevered for over half a decade and continues to thrive. In addition to the standard PvP options, the title offers a refreshing array of game modes, including modes like Horde and Capture the Flag. When it comes to characters, Brawlhalla boasts a roster of over 50 legends, encompassing both original creations and crossover fighters like Aang from Avatar and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Moving to Smite, this MOBA offers players the choice of more than 100 distinct heroes drawn from 16 separate types. The playable characters within Smite represent the ancient polytheistic belief systems. The game features a variety of gameplay modes, with Conquest standing out as the most popular. In this mode, two teams comprised of 5 players each face off against one another, along with a Titan and the hostile creatures concealed within the jungle. Reviews of Smite, whether from critics or users, love the game's user-friendly mechanics, extensive options, and seamless camera control. A few recurring complaints appear to revolve around match balance. Players express that they often either win with great ease or faced a difficult defeat. Number 13 is Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Phantasy Star Online 2 made its debut in 2012, but didn't reach Western nations until 2020. A year later, New Genesis was released, bringing significant updates to the original experience. It enhanced the visuals, fine-tuned the class system, and introduced an open world. New Genesis does exhibit some common MMO shortcomings, such as lackluster quests and a heavy emphasis on grinding. Nevertheless, it excels in the gameplay department. The combat system is deep and engaging, and simply exploring the world is a delightful experience. If this video has you hooked till now, just push that thumbs up button and spread the joy. At number 12, we have Super Animal Royale. For a while, Battle Royales dominated the landscape of free-to-play gaming. Numerous Battle Royale-style games emerged during this trend, many of which achieved moderate success due to the genre's popularity. Unfortunately, a lot of these experiences felt quite generic and closely resembled massively popular titles like PUBG, Fortnite, or Warzone. This is where Super Animal Royale distinguishes itself, boasting a dedicated community and active developers consistently delivering new content. Super Animal Royale stands as a free-to-play, top-down shooter. It operates much like other traditional Battle Royale games, featuring a shrinking play zone and requiring players to scavenge for weapons across the map. What truly sets Super Animal Royale apart from its counterparts is its charmingly cute aesthetic. Players can choose from an array of animals and customize them with costumes before heading into battle. This unique and enjoyable experience offers a refreshing twist on the genre. At number 11 on our list, we have Rogue Company. Developed by First Watch Games and published by Hi-Rez Studios, Rogue Company is a third-person hero shooter that often gets overshadowed by other free Xbox games. This might be due to the game feeling like a blend of successful online shooters, making it challenging to stand out in a marketplace shared with titles like Overwatch 2 and Valorant. However, despite adhering closely to established conventions, Rogue Company is a polished and confident project that gets most things right. Focusing on 4 versus 4 matches, First Watch's title offers a decent selection of modes, including King of the Hill, Demolition, Strikeout, Ranked, and Wingman, with 20 maps spread across them. The map variety is also noteworthy, featuring locations from castles to ships. While Rogue Company may not be a game changer, it's an enjoyable alternative to more popular shooters. At number 10, we have Killer Instinct. While not as ubiquitous as Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, Killer Instinct remains a significant name in the fighting genre. The 2013 reboot was one of the few compelling reasons to pick up an Xbox One during its early days, and Iron Galaxy supported this free-to-play fighter for several years. Aside from a 10th anniversary update that introduced 4K support, Killer Instinct has been relatively inactive lately. Nonetheless, its core gameplay is so enjoyable that fans can still hop in for a few fun matches. The free version of Killer Instinct now includes only one fighter, although all the game modes are accessible. To experience the full game, one must either purchase the definitive edition or access it through Game Pass. Nevertheless, the free iteration serves as an excellent introduction to Killer Instinct's features and combo-driven mechanics. It provides enough content for newcomers to make an informed decision about whether they want to invest in the complete package. Number 9 is Halo Infinite. In November 2021, Microsoft surprised the world by releasing Halo Infinite's multiplayer. While the stellar single-player campaign requires Xbox Game Pass or a $60 investment, the multiplayer is completely free, which is a significant development for the series. Although not without its issues, Halo Infinite is generally considered a return to form for Microsoft's iconic franchise, especially when compared to Guardians. The multiplayer doesn't reinvent the wheel in any significant way, but rather offers more of what players have come to expect. Unsurprisingly, Halo Infinite is one of the best free-to-play games on Xbox. Next up is Destiny 2. Despite its fair share of controversies over the years, Bungie's Destiny 2 continues to thrive, with recent expansions and multiple updates continually expanding its ever-growing world. New players jumping in for the first time can quickly boost their light level by proving their prowess in a legendary story mission, granting them faster access to the endgame content featured in Witch Queen. For newcomers, there's an abundance of things to see, unlock, and conquer in Destiny 2, and much of it can be enjoyed without spending a dime. Those who find themselves enjoying the game can choose to purchase DLC content packs to unlock even more storylines and multiplayer experiences. And at number 7, we have Omega Strikers. Developed by former Riot Games members, Omega Strikers presents a refreshingly accessible multiplayer experience. This isn't to suggest that it's overly simplistic, but rather that its core concept is immediately graspable. In this game, players engage in 3 versus 3 soccer matches with the objective of propelling a puck into the opposing team's goal. Notably, the size of the goal increases as matches progress, injecting an element of urgency into the gameplay. While Omega Strikers may resemble a sports game, its playstyle aligns more closely with that of a brawler. Players select a striker from an anime-style character roster, each possessing unique abilities and play styles. Some characters excel in defensive positions, while others are pure attackers. Omega Strikers stands out as a charming free-to-play PC game, perfect for quick gaming sessions. Number 6 is Rocket League. In September 2020, Rocket League transitioned to a free-to-play model, widening its already substantial player base even further. At first glance, the notion of soccer meets cars might seem too unconventional to be anything beyond a novelty. However, Sonic's creation burst onto the scene and has consistently improved in both commercial success and critical acclaim. Rocket League appears to have evolved into the quintessential game for a quick 30-minute session when no other options are readily available. Striking a balance between accessibility and skill-driven gameplay, it has secured its place not only as one of the finest free games, but also as one of the most remarkable releases of the past decade. Number 5 on our list is Warframe. Metacritic scores typically capture a game's state at launch, which is logical since studios are assessed based on their initial performance. However, this approach may not do justice to service-based titles like Warframe, where its current quality far surpasses its critic score of 69. The action RPG by Digital Extremes has made significant strides since its inception, introducing additional open worlds for exploration and enriching its lore. Warframe's fast-paced gameplay has consistently impressed, and its excellence has only improved with the integration of new suits, weapons, and interactive elements that enhance both the world and player interactions. Presently, Warframe offers an immense amount of content to the extent that newcomers could invest 6 months into the game and still not fully experience its breadth. Number 4 is Naraka: Bladepoint. Naraka: Bladepoint entered the scene in 2021, debuting as a paid product on PC before becoming available on Xbox a year later. While it achieved a degree of success compared to its peers, the game faced challenges in asserting itself as a leader within the oversaturated Battle Royale domain, known for its well-crafted free offerings. Consequently, it seemed inevitable that 24 Entertainment would eventually transition the project into a free-to-play model, which indeed occurred in July 2023. As expected, this shift brought in a substantial wave of new players. However, the sustainability of this influx over the long term remains uncertain. Although the initial frenzy may have waned somewhat in recent years, Battle Royales continue to be an inescapable genre, largely due to juggernauts like Fortnite and Warzone. Standing as a more specialized title than either of those releases, Naraka: Bladepoint sets itself apart by prioritizing melee-focused gameplay over ranged encounters. The game further borrows elements from the hero shooter genre by integrating characters with distinct abilities and weapons, catering to players' preferred playstyles. This inventive approach has yielded a project with a steeper learning curve compared to most available battle royales, yet the combat remains accessible to a reasonable degree. The next game on our list is Dauntless. Dauntless doesn't shy away from its Monster Hunter inspiration. The game shares many similarities with Capcom's franchise, though its stages are designed more in line with pre-Monster Hunter World releases. The game's combo-heavy combat system stands on its own, offering a lighter and faster-paced experience compared to most weapon types in Capcom's franchise. Additionally, its free-to-play model gives it an MMO-like feel, setting it apart from Monster Hunter. While it could benefit from a larger roster, Dauntless behemoths offer enjoyable battles. Number 2 is Path of Exile. When Path of Exile was released, it was quickly likened to Diablo 3. While its graphics may not be as polished as those of the premium title, Path of Exile could potentially offer a superior experience in certain aspects. Remarkably, this game manages to provide an almost AAA-level gaming experience without any cost to the player. One of the most commendable aspects of Path of Exile is its complete absence of pay-to-win elements. All game content is accessible without requiring payments. The game boasts a wealth of content and replay value, surpassing that of many other free games. And finally, on our list, we have Apex Legends. This hero shooter has, for the most part, enjoyed an immensely successful journey as one of the premier free Xbox games in the crowded Battle Royale arena. With its finely tuned first-person shooter mechanics, an expansive roster of legends, and an emphasis on cooperative gameplay, Respawn's creation manages to check off many of the essential boxes. In August 2023, Apex Legends entered Season 18, known as Resurrection. This update has brought substantial changes to core aspects of the experience, aimed at enhancing accessibility for new players. While a portion of these modifications has drawn criticism, the ultimate impact of this strategy remains to be fully determined. As we wrap up, a big thank you for sticking around till now. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.